Hey, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Samore Love Juice. And today we're going to be talking about a trending topic that I recently saw on the internet. It's with a woman called Karen Civil. So I'm going to show you first some of the tweets that I saw about her, and then I will go into my commentary and talk about Jessica Woo as well as Joyner Lucas. So, according to Shade Room, I guess she sent them something that said this: It's easy to make broad statements when you aren't familiar with the back end of business. Subcontractors were paid, including revenue agency, PR, local reps, all parties contracted out on your behalf to execute were paid from the budget allotted. His manager called me to rectify the situation after Joyner made his first claims, in which I said he can happily discuss after a public apology was made, since he used that same platform to lie about money taken from him. I recorded the call just for future circumstances like this. Unfortunately, he's now utilizing this moment to amplify and create a social momentum around himself again. He and I both had separate conversations with Charlemagne this morning, where he passed on his phone number so we can have a discussion directly, but instead he took to social. Nothing was stolen or taken from you. Unfortunately, certainly artists are under the impression they have 24/7 access to you. All work done on his behalf were filled for full transparency. Subcontractor invoices were made and sent to management, Sean McDonald of Dead Silence CEO, which we also kept records of. And Joyner's response was, all parties contracted out on your behalf to execute were paid from the budget allotted. Execute what? What did you execute? All work done on his behalf was filed for full transparency. What work was done? What did you do? Show me. Help me understand. You went on vacation. He said a rare photo of Karen Civil laughing at me on vacation with my money. And here goes some more things. And yeah, this literally happened yesterday. I was watching Jessie Woo, and she mentioned that pretty much the same thing. I'll show you guys that video where I think Jessie Woo had spoken about it a little bit more. So yeah, and Jessie Woo said that she actually won this case and she's expecting her money to be given to her. He has all the receipts, you guys. I'm not going to read them all, but this is how I guess it all started. My son was on the way and you stole $60K from me before I got in the game, Karen Civil. I hired you as a consultant, and below attached was the memo you sent me. I was desperate for help and you knew that. After you was paid, you went ghost and didn't expect me to pop. Here I am. And I have heard this guy's music before. After you got the money paid up front, you stopped answering my calls. And every time I hit you, you answered the phone with an attitude like I was messing up your day. I sent you hella messages pleading with you to do your job because my back was against the wall. You took advantage. At the time, I was afraid to speak up for myself because I didn't want to get blackballed. I had no idea how this industry shit works. and I ain't want you to drag my name through the mud. So out of fear, I stayed quiet. And this happens with a lot of people. Like, you know, a lot of stuff goes down, and then for fear, just the same thing like I showed y'all with the whole Nicki Minaj situation. Like, she's not having fear at the moment. You know, I don't know if that will change eventually. But, you know, now it's getting to her family, actually. But that's a whole nother topic. But just as an example, you know, a lot of people don't want that smoke. They don't want that heat. They don't want to get blackballed. She's been blackballed before for different situations where she spoke up as well. So people are like, yo, I'm just trying to make it. They don't want to say anything. I mean, and it happens in the corporate world as well. I've known that I've eaten a lot of dog shit. Like, just for real, you know, just off the strength that I used to work in the corporate industry, you know, corporate field. Working in an office, and you know, you have people that's above you, and you kind of take certain things because you're like, damn, if I say this person has so much power that they're going to do everything in their power to get you out of there. So a lot of times I just stayed shut, and that's why I actually worked at that position for, I believe it was 12 years. I've worked at that position that I was in, you know, but yeah, it's like this happens everywhere. And a lot of people said that Cameron had spoke up a few years ago on Twitter, and people were saying that he was just hating. He was hating on the black woman, that he just, you know, he was pretty much like just saying that he was going against her and just trying to hate on her. But now it's coming to light that a lot of things that he's saying is true. After I spoke up and you had your peoples hit me directly, and you tried to threaten me and then tried to make me write this fake ass apology and make myself look crazy to the public eye. See below attached a Karen Civil's text back in 2018 to my business partner. And this is what it says. Pretty much my tweets were out of line. The other day, Karen Civil did not steal money from me, and it was wrong of me to interject myself in the middle of the issue someone else may have. I apologize for any harm my tweets may have caused. It wasn't my intention to attack her integrity. I simply got carried away, and it was a misunderstanding. Joyner is out for the night with his lady at a show. He asked if Sha Money and myself handled things for the night. I'm not having another convo regarding the same issue. Apologize, remove tweets, and we can have continued business convo moving forward. So yeah, she was pretty much trying to make sure that he said what she wanted him to say according to that. I mean, I don't know this woman personally. I've seen her probably TED Talk once or twice. I've heard of her. I've seen her at social events, but I never really knew too much about her until Jessie Woo kind of brought it up a few days ago, and the injustice. So let's go ahead and see what Jessie Woo had to say. And I guess he's at the point where he just doesn't care, because a lot of people know this guy. I ain't never lied about no weird shit. Everything I'm saying is facts. Shorty got a lot of relationships with people who try to protect her, but nobody can silence Joyner. Got me all the way effed up. I'ma keep exposing people until someone shuts me out. You effed up. The more poppin' I get, the more I'ma drag your name. Every time you see my level is up, just be worried. If I gain another 2 million subscribers in the next 5 months, then I will inform all my new fans that your janky old broken behind did to try and stop me from getting on. Figure it out. So yeah, he's at that point, y'all. Yeah, this was where she actually put up her snapshot of the lawsuit that was going down, and this is what she said. Earlier this year, Karen Civil fake booked me using a non-existent company in order to obtain personal information, served me with an extortion case for the sum of $3 million at the fake booking, and had it recorded in order to pass the video around the industry with the goal to embarrass and intimidate me. Today, ahead of our hearing, the Superior Court of California sided with me. I want to thank my attorneys, Amanda and Billy. I stand by the court's decision, and I look forward to my check being cut by Miss Uncivil. Her live today, where she pressed about Haitian women empowerment, was no coincidence. She's a loser in real life and in court. She's lost. She's scrambling. Run me my coins. Oftentimes, people go silent in the industry because they cannot afford to defend their factual truth. Keep this in mind before you attack the underdog. She thought I wouldn't defend myself. I'm a master's degree holder from this place. Hey, I hear you, from Florida Institute. Okay, I see you, girl. My undergrad is in political science and journalism. My master's is in strategic communications. I had every intention of going to law school, but baby, that last LSAT wasn't my ministry. Even if I couldn't afford my lawyers, I would have stayed up day and night defending myself by drafting my motions. Don't ever play yourself, Karen Civil. The devil works hard, but Jessica just works harder in Jesus' name. And a special shout out to my honorary lawyer, and then she put the person's name. But yeah, it's crazy, y'all. So have you guys heard about this whole situation? And then I guess they was also talking about it in Clubhouse lately. This was like another thing. And I guess at some point she said that she had the power to get Nick Cannon to take Jessie off of Wildin' Out. She said, should I just post the recording I have to someone on staff telling me Karen pressured her to get Nick to take me off? Y'all let me know. So yeah, that's crazy. So now she's over here trying to get her blackballed. So this is pretty much exactly what Joyner was saying, that, you know, people will try to take you down once in the industry or whatever. I mean, you know, they'll try when they feel like they're so high up, they will try to take you down. But yeah, that's pretty much what I saw. Let me know what you guys think about this particular situation, if you're familiar with it. Like I said, I'm just fairly new, so I'm catching up to everything, and I started seeing this maybe a day or two ago. Look forward to seeing your comments. Thanks so much.